So can you see the new addition that I'm really excited about? It's my greenhouse. It's my greenhouse just there. Yeah, so last year I gardened for the first time. This is my back door allotment. It's an utter riot. I can only apologise, but it is what it is. So let me just walk you through. So we've got strawberries that are surviving. I have no idea how. This is my wee cherry tree that I bought last year. It's a bush patio, lives outside. Let's see if I can get it to show you. We've got buds on it. I've got all my beds to dig over because my rat bag cats have decided that it's a toilet, but I'm getting them covered. So as you can see, there's a massive amount of work to do here. I have started digging out the beds, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift all of those chips. Each bed has 2 of those I bought from B&Q. So that is my last of my sprouting broccoli. So these beds are quite long. So that's the biggest of the size of the beds from B&Q. So this one last year, I don't actually remember what it housed, but I've got 2 of them per space. 2 over there, that's all my garden canes, and I've got strawberries. So these are getting taken up. I'll get rid of the chips, and there's membrane underneath which I'll just cut through, and I'll just make these rather large big beds. I was very successful in what I was growing last year as a first time gardener, so but I've kind of let it go to rack and ruin. I've been working crazy hours. I planted a whole pile of leeks which I'm actually hiding in here, and amongst the vegetation I've actually got rows of leeks. So I need to spend some time just weeding through and getting rid of all the dandelions and yeah, finding those. You can just see them. Please spot the leek. So I planted those. Those were from a lovely little online company that supports people in the community. So I'll put a link to that when I get it. So these are all spare panes of glass. I bought a second-hand greenhouse. I've never gardened before last year. I did it for my mental health. I'm a nurse. I'm a newly qualified nurse last year, well, 2019. So I wasn't expecting COVID when I qualified, and it's been a bit of a learning on my toes. Nursing not quite the way I expected to be. So I've got, as you can see, bits of glass here. We've only just recently cleared it. I've got my bags of compost ready. I'm really hoping that these are a good make. Last year I bought from B&Q. These are my old pots from last year that really need a good clear out. That's all tomatoes and chilli plants that I didn't overwinter because I didn't know, so that's my learning curve. So look at my wee house, isn't it gorgeous? So for anybody that hasn't met me or followed my gardening videos last year, I live in a town called Kilmarnock, which is in the west coast of Scotland, just south of Glasgow. Let's go in because it is tropical in here. So if I can't go on a flight, I'm just going to sit in my garden, sit in my greenhouse at 32 degrees, and I'll just sit with my wee margaritas and a book and kid on that I'm somewhere fancy. So this greenhouse I bought and dismantled myself. I'd never done anything like it. I paid a company to come in, a local company, just come and bring it down from here where I picked it up from. It's been a massive learning curve. I can't even keep a house plant alive. I'm really surprised rather that I kept my children alive. So as you can see, plants is a bit of a challenge. Sorry it's shaky, I'm not a professional YouTuber, I just do the odd video for fun. So I'm probably doing all of this the wrong way around, but this is how I'm doing it. So we've got some peas here. My little boy wanted to plant peas. I'm not going to say no to that. We've got some sweet growing, so another week or two, and what I'll do is I'll prick them out. I'll probably just put them in place in one of my beds that I'm digging over. My wee boy has grown his first sunflower. Oh my gosh, he's going to be so excited. So my little boy is 6 and is as excited by plants as I am. So he'll be excited to see this. So this is part of a joke he's got with his uncle, and he's going to grow the biggest sunflower, and we're going to have to move the International Space Station, I think. So yeah, I've got lots of flower seeds to plant. So I picked up from Budget Seeds, if I can just get it to thingy. So I've bought lots of flowers from my front garden because I didn't want to buy any flowers this year. I want to do my own. In here I have cucumber market more and tomato yellow pear, and I saw them on Tony's channel. Well, the yellow pear I'm sure I saw on Tony's channel. I started out watching Homegrown Veg, and I've become to think of them very fondly as a family member. So these ones here is American Giant, and those are more sunflower seeds. We're going to plant sunflowers and hand them into school for his classmates to have a grow off in the summer. I've got some Ailsa Craig tomatoes. Ailsa Craig is a little island not far from me. I can see it when I go walking along Ayr Beach. I have some aubergine white Casper. Sorry, poor camera skills. And I have crystal lemon cucumber, galore, aubergine boniface, aubergine long purple. So I'm growing for a number of friends who don't have gardens. These are all outdoor varieties as far as I'm aware, so they'll be able to grow theirs out in their patio. Down here I've got flowers for the front garden, so I've got sweet peas, mammoth sweet peas, nasturtium, more sweet peas. Oh, and I've got some tomato cerola F1, and I've also got cucamelon. My little boy saw them, and yeah, that's me. I'm now growing cucamelon. So this is all very, very new to me. You can let me know if I'm screwing up somewhere. And oh, there, you're back in the room. And if there's anything you think I should be adapting, let me know, because I winged it last year. Got some amazing veg that I bartered for bottles of wine, so that kept me going. I've got this, and this is keeping me amused. I've got something to focus on, so I'm going to be doing a lot of freaking myself out by checking the temperature overnight when I can't sleep. So yeah, everything that you see is all second hand. I haven't bought anything new apart from some seeds. All the pots have been bartered, saved from landfill, found in bins and skips. I've become a skip rat. Yeah, so doing my bit for the environment. So it's saved them from landfill for now. I know that in years to come it won't, but yeah. So yeah, I need to clean the glass, but I don't think anybody can be really bothered with that, can they? Yeah. So there's my tomato halos that I got from a chap online who was giving up gardening. So yeah. So it'd be nice to see you and come and say hi and let me know a bit about you. And I'll speak to you later.